Hey guys, so I'm just gonna show a quick guide on how to do the Cayo Perico heist with the replay glitch, which basically means you can just replay it. It only takes like 12 minutes to do the heist every time, which is very convenient, and yeah, you don't have to do the setups each time. So by doing this, we're gonna be using an Autohotkey app, which is just an app that lets you run scripts. And I'm just gonna try to make this video very short because I don't want to take up your guys' time. So I have two links in the description. One is Autohotkey. You can download the 1.1, set it up. It's very self-explanatory. Second link is this Google Drive. I don't know who made it, but shout out to whoever made it because it works, and that's kind of all that matters. But you download these two, set up the Autohotkey, and then you make a new hotkey using this file. And once you launch GTA, you can go to wherever that file is saved and just double click it to launch it. And how it works is you click control, the hotkeys are control F9 and control F12. You hit F9 and that turns off your game saving, and F12 will turn it back on. So I'm gonna time myself too, just so you guys can kind of see how long this could take, so you can find out how much you can make in an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that, and I'm gonna stop it when I come back to this table. Always want to buy that super heavy armor. And this is also going to be a quick guide on the way that I do Cayo Perico as well. Now there might be other ways to do it, but this is just the way that I do it. And it's pretty easy. It only takes like 10 minutes for the actual Cayo Perico part. So, yeah. And I just started a timer on my phone too. So I'm gonna time the actual physical playing part from when I get out of the Kasaka to where the screen turns black at the end. And also sorry about the mic quality. I know it's shitty, but I mean, it's just a headphone mic. It's not like a professional mic. I only have like 5 posts in the last 5 years, so that I mean, this isn't gonna be monetized. And just, I mean, I would want to know this in a short 15-minute video, so I'm just making it for that reason. And there was another method for this, the Ethernet one, which is riskier because if you don't time it's basically where you pull out your Ethernet cord right in the ending scene as the guy steps on the first step. And that can be risky because if you pull it like a second too late, you'll lose all your progress. And sometimes even if you pull it at the correct time, it still won't work. And with that method, you have to close out of your game and then relaunch it after reconnecting your Ethernet cord. So it takes longer. It's, I mean, more annoying to do. It's way more technical to do. This, you just click a button. You don't have to time anything. And yeah, this method is way more reliable and simple. So I used to use the Ethernet one, but now I switched over to this and it's way easier. So we just go up through the drainage tunnel, and we're gonna have to kill 4 guys if I get the gate key and 5 guys if I don't. First guy, this one right up here. He didn't drop a gate key, so I don't need to go over to him. He doesn't really have that much of a purpose. And then these 2 guys, I'm pretty sure we'll end up walking over there and spotting him. So we're gonna walk over and kill these guys. And you can actually get really, really close because they don't um, look around. Yeah, you just want to kill them. And then we're gonna go up on this roof over here. So I like to just aim at this stairwell. Not the stairwell, but the railing. Climb up. And then we can just run across this real quick. And then you see the guard that you can see him on the mini map, but we have to wait for this guy to come over here. We basically want him to face away from us. So we're gonna wait for him to come and then just wait for him to turn around, and then we're gonna crouch so we're more safe, and then walk across. We're gonna jump over here. Then there's a guy we have to kill right here. He's standing still, so it's not that hard. And then there is a second person we also need to kill right here. I'm just gonna take him out. And then there's a third guy. He's gonna walk out of there. You could shoot him as he's walking out, but it's less risky just to wait for him to stand over here and then do a melee kill. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we did not get any keys, which kind of sucks. So we're gonna have to do 4 fingerprints instead of just 1. If you got the keys, you could just go downstairs and just go in through the gate, and then you only need to do 1 fingerprint. It's easier, but this way works too. And unfortunately, we didn't get a lot from that safe. So yeah, so you can get like up to 80,000, which would get me 1.2 million, but I'm not gonna get that much just because I got a little bit unlucky. And by the way, the method for this is you want to set them all to the top of the fingerprint except for the bottom, then go to the second row. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just go to the second row and then just move to the right. Basically just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that order. This is the easiest way I found to do it. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all the way to 6. Alright. And just a quick update for you guys. On my phone, the timer that I started since I got out of the Kosaka and started swimming, it has been 5 minutes and 50 seconds so far. So this is not taking very long, and we're almost at the end. Well, no, we're about halfway through. Then we go back up through the elevator. Alright, since we already killed that guy, we can just walk straight over here. Over here. And then we're gonna walk over here, stay out of that guy's cone of vision, and then just open up this gate. Sometimes there's a guy standing in front of the gate and you just have to wait for him to walk away and then you can go over here. And then all we have to do is kill 1 more guard. I mean, ideally, if I don't mess anything up. And then I'm just gonna go off the tip of the island over here. I'm just gonna try to get around this guy's cone of vision. And then I'm just gonna go off the tip of the island. Okay, that's annoying. I don't even know where my thing went. Okay. I hate those bushes, but alright. We're gonna start swimming away. And as I'm swimming away, I'm just gonna hit Control F9. You can see that no saving mode got turned on. You can turn that on pretty much any point throughout the heist. I usually turn it on like as I'm stealing the diamond, but I just forgot. You can turn it on basically up till the ending scene, You just don't want to start the ending scene without turning that saving mode off. So, yeah. We're just gonna swim directly away. Alright, and then now we just have to wait through all the cutscenes, and once that's done, we will go into story mode. Once we're in story mode, once we can walk around as whatever character you chose, then you can turn this thing off and then go back into online. As you can see, saving failed in the corner. This is what you want to see. I made 1.17. You guys, if you get a decent scope out thing with the painting, you can easily get 1.4. But I just got a shit setup, so I'm not gonna make as much. And you do still get the RP from this also. I think, maybe not, but the cash is the main thing. Now we just gotta wait it out. Heist pass 1.17. It's not bad. Alright, come on. Alright, then right as soon as we can, I'm gonna switch over to story mode. You can just hold down Alt and I'm just gonna pick Trevor. And then once we can walk around with the character, I'm gonna hit Control F12 to turn this thing off. And then I'm gonna go back into I'm just gonna go back into an invite only session. Yep. We can walk around. So Control F12, you can see no saving mode off. Invite only session. We should spawn back in the Kutsaka, and ideally it will say no saving mode. I mean, it'll just say save failed. Then we can change our avatar once, our outfit, and then we'll still have our money, and you won't have to redo the setup, and we'll still have the diamond. Yep, saving failed is what we want to see. And we're gonna switch outfits. You can see that loading thing in the bottom right. And as you can see, we have the 1.17 mil. And then I'm going to stop the timer right here. 11.5 minutes. So, what is that? Wait, 60 divided by 11.5. So we could do that, like 5.2 of these in an hour. And I got 1.17 mil. So in an hour, I could theoretically basically make 6 million. And you can make a little bit more. If you get 1.4 million from this heist, which is if you do have the painting and the diamond, you can make, I think I calculated it earlier and it was like 7.2 million an hour, which very easy. I mean, this thing takes under 12 minutes. You can just grind this out. The only thing you have to look out for is if you make more than 10 to 15 million in I think it's either 24 hours or 48-hour period, then your account will get flagged and then they'll look at you. So just, I mean, maybe do this like once a week. Like it works too good, and you just keep it. I'd say just get 10 million and then just wait 2 days and then you should be fine. But I'll just show you guys real quick that we still have the diamond and we still do. So it does work. It took under 12 minutes and hopefully this video is under 15. But yeah, you guys can subscribe if you want. I mean, I don't really care. I don't use this account a lot. I have like 5 posts in the last 5 years, so I'm not. I mean, this isn't monetized or anything. But if you want to, you can like and subscribe if this was helpful. And yeah, see ya.